Yo, what up? It's the Truest. Ice Nine's in the building. I'm broadcasting live from Brooklyn, New York. You know what I'm saying? Got a little topical thing going where I enlisted the help of some of my friends from Facebook. They gave me a bunch of topics. I'm about to spit on them. I'm gonna address each topic, and to prove it's not random, I'll put all the topics in the fucking description so you can see what the topics were. And that's about it. The shit is gonna be kind of longer than I expected. There are a lot of intricate topics that I'm trying to do justice to. So check the topics in the description, and in the meantime, just listen to what I gotta say. But yo, let me tell you how my day went. I hope my memory's pristine. So much crazy shit happened, I may not remember everything. But before I tell you what happened and I illustrate the scene, I gotta tell ya, I had a few truly crazy dreams. I was all discolored, I was looking green and black, glanced down at my chest, and then I seen a tat, a big ass X all covered in dust, and a video game controller shoved in my gut. Kids all around me playing 360 and PS3, feeling out of place like the last time I was at GNC. But hey, I guess that's just the way the game goes. I was in Xbox, living the life of an outdated console. But then I snapped out of that dream. I was living underground, getting poked by axes and shovels as motherfuckers dig me out. I came out glistening and people started fighting for me. One little kid even got shot when he was trying to haul me. They washed me up and made sure I was clean as can be. Seen people practically slaving in the dirt. It was evil to me. They shipped me to America where a jeweler paid chips to cut me into shape and put me on a platinum and ruby bracelet. After about a week, I was purchased by a drug dealer named Keno, who took me with him when he was about to flip 8 kilos. Keno met the customer at the spot waiting for son's payment. That's when a car raced down the street, arms out the window with guns blazing. Keno took like 15, dropped to the floor and shit. The car drove by, took the keys, and took me up off his wrist. Everyone in the car celebrating all the loads that they took. I was a diamond. I traveled from Sierra Leone to the hood. I'm bugging out. Hope I switch to something positive soon. And that's when I realized what's more positive than hip-hop fans rocking with you. So I'm reading this email from a girl who's embracing my music, saying she's my #1 fan and she want to change her name to TheTruest. But that ain't even the weirdest part of this damn letter. She wrote, P.S. I used to be a dude. I'm a transgender. Now I won't lie, the situation made me uncomfortable, but a fan is a fan and love is love, such is true. I wrote her back saying, do your thing and I hope you rep fresh. I got no problem with transgenders. I ain't a homophobic redneck. But then that dream ended. And all I could smell was cigarettes and major farts. Took one look around, I was in a trailer park. Seen 2 nasty women making out and 2 boys touching and playing. Someone yelled, that's some ex-wife you got and a faggot son that you raising. I said, what the? But before I could finish the sentence, I realized my ex-wife and son are gay and legit got offended. I grabbed my shotgun, lock and load and get set. I guess I really turned into a hillbilly homophobic redneck. Then boom, I heard a gunshot, woke me out my sleep. I walked up to my window and looked up out to peep. I seen Cali Smoov and his boys by my crib raising ratchets high. I said I must be dreaming, homie ain't about that life. But I realized it was real when they kicked my bedroom door in. Put guns in my face and said I better floor it. I thought quick to come up with a strategy to use for real. Foot sweep the motherfucker and used him as a human shield. I grabbed his heat and proceeded to put the toast to his head. Said drop all the fucking weapons, a homeboy is dead. Soon as the guns hit the floor, I hog-tied him and picked up the 9s. Seen Cali Smoov and smacked the shit out of him with my rhymes. They thought they could hit me, those fucking silly chumps. Threw him in the back of my van and threw him out at the city dump. But before I bounced, seen something crazy in the trash heap. A big colorful machine with music playing and it was flashing. I walked up to it to check the situation, went inside and felt like I stepped up in a spaceship. Said this shit crazy, and I stepped up out the door, seen people rocking bell bottoms like it was 74. White boys with afros, black dudes with 6-inch heels. I mean the Cloud Fraser joints with the goldfish in sealed. Either that's a time machine or I'm dumb high, fam. Heard them playing Shake Your Booty by KC and the Sunshine Band. I stepped back in the machine and prayed that I didn't get dropped in anywhere but the future, cause I can't live without hip-hop. I wouldn't change the 70s, but I was getting crazy and panicked. I realized all this time I had taken hip-hop for granted. Then all of a sudden, in the middle of this epiphany, I seen Wolf Blitzer with a microphone in hand grilling me. He said, contestant number 3, what would you do if your significant other said you weren't allowed to jump in the booth? I said, what kind of shit is this? Look to the left of me, yo, and I swear I see Michael Jackson and Sylvester Stallone. Realized I'm on a dating show with Marilyn Monroe and then my competition together. The situation was looking rocky and I was in for a thriller. I said, Marilyn, you hot, but I really gotta bounce. Peace to the homie Wolf. I'm hopping in this time machine and then I'm out. And before I got the chance to say another word, the time machine did its thing and spit me in the dirt. Seen Cali and his boys hog-tied on the floor, happier than a motherfucker when I realized that I'm home. It's only 9 a.m., the start to my day's berserk. Wait, did I say 9 a.m.? Fuck my life, I'm late for work. Hopped up in my van, but before I could hit the road, right in front of me I saw Spawn and Kratos exchanging blows. The fight was looking kinda even until Kratos hit him hard, knocked Spawn's head clear off his shoulders and sent it flying 50 yards. And just when I thought life already threw me its best curve, I see daylight running up on Kratos like, yes sir. He put on the ski mask, put it on him backwards so he couldn't see, said I am Spawn. Then he went on a shooting spree. About 400 rounds from his AK splattered, Kratos turned the motherfucker into cake batter. Daylight said till next time, and then vanished quickly. Oh shit, it's 9:20. My boss is gonna kill me. Stepped up in my van, started doing 90 on the major, bumping who shot you and what up gangster. Walked into Walgreens, my place of occupation, and went into storage to do the work I'm obligated. Walked inside and heard moaning, the setting was all clear. I see my fucking boss having sex with a cashier. He said, get the fuck out of here, John. Get the fuck out of here, not to mention you're late. I'll fire your bitch ass if you don't get out this place. I said, who the fuck you talking to? You must have got me twisted. I ain't one of these kids you could always scream on and get to bitching. Matter of fact, if you really think of our positions, the tables are turned because I'm a fucking witness. No pun intended, but I know what happened, man. If I report this to the GM, then you know your ass is grass. But don't worry, I won't tell. I got the simplest plan. I'll keep my mouth shut so long as you can meet this list of demands. I know your daddy's rich and you living in his house, so I want $1 million wired into my account. Get me a private jet to LA and this'll never come out. And oh yeah, throw on a celebrity map. I had a plan in mind, I was itching to get on it. Stepped into the Lear with $1 million in my pocket. Touchdown in Hollywood, I couldn't wait to step up out. Flag down the cab driver, take me to Kerry. I fucked up, let me run that back. Stepped up into the Lear with $1 million in my pockets. Touchdown in Hollywood, I couldn't wait to step up out. Flag down a cab driver, take me to Katy Perry's house. Drove up to a lawn, seen her looking hella fine. She said, who the hell are you? I'm like, fuck that, but I got $500,000 if you get up in this ride. Next thing I know, I'm polying with Katy Perry trying to charm her. Katy said, where to? Take me to Rihanna's. I said, give me a sec, Katy, I'm about to hold this shit down. We drove up to the driveway and ran over Chris Brown. Rihanna came out crying, I never thought I'd lose him, this is horrid. I said, yeah, right. I was doing you a solid. Now before you ask a question or try settling the score, I got $500,000 for you if you get up in this car. She hopped up in the whip, I'm jumping for joy like an astronaut, and said, come on bro, drive us to the Marriott. On the way to the telly, I wasn't even involved, brother. Katy and Rihanna were doing shit to each other, I'd be embarrassed to tell my grandmother. So I walk into the room with Katy on my left, Rihanna on my right arm, said I got something special planned. We gonna pop it off tonight, y'all. Now this might seem weird if you're untrained, but I changed into a superhero outfit and some cum-stained socks. Made sure I could see through every inch hole slit, then I threw on my lucky cape that I used to Superman hose with. I won't give every detail, but it simply should suffice that Katy Perry and Rihanna couldn't walk for 3 days. Best experience of my life. And when they left, I realized there's only lint in my pocket because I wasted them stacks. But I fucked Katy Perry and Rihanna. I ain't even mad. Truest, Brooklyn, Ice 9, we in this bitch.